Who's ever had a problem with financial services? Put one hand up. Okay. If I said to you, have you ever had a problem with insurance, loans or credit, superannuation, financial advisors, insurance brokers, money transfer agents, investments, who would put their hand up then? Everybody. It's because we use these fancy terms. So financial services is a really big term that means all of those things. So insurance, banks, insurance brokers, investment advisors, superannuation, all of those kind of financial services is what we call this financial services. So when we talk about that we do disputes with financial services, we're talking about all of those different things. And I think it would be very unusual if you had a client who came up to you and said, I have a problem with financial services. So as an interpreter for your clients of some of this jargon, you can take that back, that financial services means all of these things. So that's what we're going to focus on for the next hour, all of these different facets of financial services. What we're going to have a look at today is what our schemes do. All financial services, so all of those different kinds of services must belong to a dispute resolution scheme, and they have to have their own complaints process too. So if you or your clients have a problem with banking, loans or credit, anything like that, then we're the kind of agencies who can help you or your clients try and resolve those issues there. So, as I said, there's 4 schemes. The industry was regulated just over 5 years ago, and so we have financial dispute resolution, banking ombudsman scheme, insurance and financial services ombudsman, which is Bill and I, and financial services complaints limited, or FSCL as well. So they're the 4 schemes. Essentially, we're here to help your clients resolve any issue that they have with financial services. All of our schemes are free. We're all independent and impartial. We've all been approved by the minister so that we're an alternative to court, essentially. Your client just needs to make a complaint to us and we will investigate the complaint and resolve the issue. That resolution might be in their favour or it might not be in terms of things. So there are 4 different schemes. The issue or the company that you or your client has, you're not sure which scheme to call, just call one of us and we'll tell you which is the right scheme if we're not the right one. If you're on the internet, you can look at the Financial Service Provider Register. That has all of the financial service providers and it lists their scheme as well. That's part of the Company's House website. But you can always just phone us and we'll tell you what the right scheme is on that 0800 number. It's a good idea if your client has an issue or you have an issue just to raise the issue with the provider first. We always say that you should probably do it in writing. Email's good, just to keep a trail of it, and it's probably a familiar message that you give to your clients about all sorts of problems they're trying to resolve themselves. But you should contact one of the schemes if the issue isn't resolved after that first or initial contact. If the complaint seems to just have disappeared into the ether, or it's not progressing how you or your client thinks that it should, if you need any more information on what the next steps should be, or if your client needs some extra help to make the complaint. So you don't have to make the complaint on behalf of your client. You can just give them our number. We're happy to assist people make a complaint if they're not able to do so themselves. And as I said, we're free, independent and impartial. So our job is to give an independent review of it as an alternative to courts for clients, which is about their access to justice too.